Hello everybody, my name is Gamer, and I was thinking that I was going to upload Minecraft today, part 4 of Village and Pillage, but then this came out of nowhere. So, as usual, I wasn't doing this like before. Like, I was thinking to do the voices.com news updates for Ultimate Custom, but I thought just like, nah, that like it's just like this describing how animatronics are going to sound like. But this, I mean, yeah, sure, it is just a job description, but it gives a bit of a hint on what Five Nights at Freddy's Madness will be like. If this even is FNaF Into Madness, Scott talked about this like 4 months ago. It's been a while, and also I'm sick again. So yeah, this came out 2 days ago. There's a lot of words, as you can see. It's 1,000 words. Approximately 6 minutes of a cutscene or something at the beginning of the game. It's an English accent, North American. The gender, it says both, but it's been actually taken by Sarah something something something. I don't remember the surname, but the name of that voice actress is Sarah, so it's a girl, young adult. So yeah, I'm just gonna read through the description, and I'm just gonna talk about a little bit of my thoughts and like what other people are saying about Five Nights at Freddy's Into Madness. Again, if this even is FNaF Into Madness. So the name of the name of the job is journalist reading blog. So that is going to be a journalist who's going to be talking to us. Just listen. So, this is actually a bit more than what it sounds like, but we'll stick with this title. In this role, you'll be reading the development log of a failed project, in hopes that whoever hears your recording will be able to succeed where you failed. It should be read without too much emotion, but with hints of anxiety, frustration, as well as a grave seriousness. It's imperative that the person who hears you listens. So, that so it's gonna be over a cassette, or yeah, it's gonna be over a cassette. So somebody, the journalist reading blog. So it's gonna be a journalist who's gonna be who left messages of some failed projects, and then that journalist, in this case a woman, will talk to us and ask to proceed her project. So as you can see, um, in this role you'll be reading the development log. It's a development log of a failed project. So maybe the girl, that female character, it may not be her project, but it might be just she found some development logs of a project. Um, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, with the next sentence, that whoever hears your recording will be able to succeed where you failed. So that just throws my theory out the window. So it is that girl's project. So it's a young adult girl, whatever. So it's not gonna be that character is not gonna be involved in any of the previous lore. Like, she's not gonna be connected to anything, because as you can see, Scott said that the gender can be both. So, if a male voice actor took the role, it could have been like, oh, a man with a failed project. I wonder, either Henry or William. But now, if like, think about this, if it's a girl but with a failed project, like, who would it be? Who could it be? The only thing I can think of is like the Afton mother, the mother from the Afton family, like William's wife, or something like that. But considering that the gender is both, I think this is gonna be a brand new character, and we're going to find out about that exact character. So in this case, girl, don't get me wrong, it could be Mother Afton, so we could finally find out story about her, but I'm just saying that this character is not going to be anything that we've ever heard before of. So anything like this character is going to be basically brand new to the series. Never heard of it except for this job posting. So now without too much emotion, kind of like Cassette Man did in, or Henry rather, in FNaF 6. He was just like talk. What would he say? What was his line like? Um, uh, Check the item that appears to be docile, leave the room, lock it up, and get the hell out of there. His voice is very like intriguing, interesting, as it says like hints of anxiety. Not frustration, but yeah, this is gonna sound a bit more frustrating than just think of Henry from FNaF 6, and then just add a bit more frustration and a female tone to it. So it's gonna be like, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So if this is going to be at the beginning of the game, it's gonna be a 6-minute cutscene, which is already like pretty dope. But 6 minutes of cutscene, yeah, yeah, I don't know about that. But it might be, it might not be. Who knows? It's imperative that the person who hears you listens. Again, when I was reading this, and when I didn't know about, who took this role, I have legitimately thought that this was going to be Henry, because everything fits him, as well as it says, log of a failed project. Henry in FNaF 6, he was always talking of like, his talk would always be like mysterious. He would always talk about something, as if, how does he know everything if if whatever happened to him. Like in FNaF 6, we still don't know if it's pre-recorded messages, if he planned everything out in the future. So this is what I think. In the books, Henry dies when he makes his suicide robot, and he would be referred as to the desk man. I think that was in the books. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But in FNaF World, there was a guy who we don't know his identity, and he would just sit on the table, and then Baby would kill him. So that leads to my conclusion that Henry died. Henry died, basically Henry died by Baby. So, while Baby was existing, well, the original Baby, we can hear by her voice that she was still a robot. So in FNaF World, you know how Baby in FNaF World and Sister Location, two totally different voices. Wouldn't be, I mean, you would tell that it's the same character, but it's very different voices, like tones. FNaF World was very robotic. Sister Location was like a young girl. That's because Elizabeth died in between FNaF World and Circus Baby's entertainment. So around the time when Baby was created, which I think it might have been around the same time as like Fredbear's was up, which could be the 70s, and FNaF 6 is taking place in 2020, around 2020. That's my personal thoughts. That would mean that Henry planned everything, somehow planned everything into 50 years in the future. Like, that doesn't make sense at all, because, how would he know that you, as a character, would make the pizzeria, get all the remnant souls? How would he know that all the children that William killed would possess animatronics? And, I'm sorry if you're confused. Like, it confuses me now, too, because just because of, just because of FNaF 6... my Henry theory in FNaF World just got thrown right out of the window. So this is just a theory that I wanted to talk about, because I don't think I've ever heard anybody else talk about this possibility, but it is there. Like, if Scott made Ultimate Custom Night canon, I don't see why this wouldn't be. At least somewhat correct. I don't know. It's just whatever. So, okay. To recap, originally thought this was going to be Henry, but this time he would be alive. So, FNaF Into Madness, what all people think is that this game, we're gonna be like an, an investigator in Fredbear's. So Fredbear's Family Diner, where there's gonna be Fredbear, Spring Bonnie, and all the original gang, like the FNaF 2 Unwithered animatronics. So Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, the original designs, with Fredbear, Spring Bonnie, and possibly the security puppet or just the regular puppet, doesn't even matter. And we're gonna be in that location, exploring, finding out the truth about William Afton and Henry. So that'd be pretty cool. So this is this is why I was thinking this was Henry, and then I connected that to like the beginning. While when Fredbear's was opening, that was when Henry was still alive. But yeah, this is just all thought, all like my personal thought. Just yeah, whatever, mixed in with a bit of speculation. Not speculation, just theories. So yeah, I'll update you if there's like I'm not gonna be updating you if Scott like posts something minor, but this was kind of detailing. Well, not detailing, but it gives just a bit of a hint to what the next game will be about. So there might be a teaser in Scott Games or something soon-ish. I don't know. We shall see. So thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed me rambling for how many minutes. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos coming out soon. But until then, guys, bye bye!